Yeah, go ahead, try to start it. Try it again. One more time. All right. Hey guys, working on a 2007 Chrysler Pacifica with the 4.0 liter V6, and we need to replace the starter. I'll show you the sound that it was making, so you know that it's bad. I skipped over a few things. You'll see what I did when I put back, but we need to remove this frame bar so that we can get access to the radiator fan. There's a bolt here, and I removed the upper radiator hose so that everything was just easier to take out. And don't forget to disconnect your battery. This usually runs a line directly to the battery. If you touch that with your bare hand, you get a nice little shock. Now the starter sits right here underneath of the intake, underneath the exhaust manifold right here. And always use your new starter as a reference to know what you need to take apart. You got 3 bolts, 1, 2, and 3, and then you have your electrical sensor, and you have your lead right here. So those 3 bolts look like right here, and it's a little hard to see, but there's another one down here. So first thing, I'm gonna remove this stud right here. I think it was a 13. Yeah, it was a 13. And then you can get the 13 right here, and we'll just break that bolt off. Now we're gonna remove you. Now that should pull out like that. There's another sensor right here, and I think this might have that lock tab on it. It does have a lock tab on it. Okay. And once you push back this red lock tab right here, you push down and it pulls out. So I'm gonna now get these 2 wires over here, and I want to pull them. I don't know if I can. There we go. And here, pull that out too. Now we got access to all 3 of our bolts here. Now these last 2 right here, once you pull these cords to the side, you can access it with a wrench. I have an adjustable one that makes it a little bit easier for me. But get this here and just keep on cranking, and then the bottom one, the very bottom one, you can get it right here and do the same, and just keep on going until you get them all out. You know something? I may have to remove this oxygen sensor. That's a dumb design. Go Chrysler. I'm using a O2 sensor socket right here, using a long 3/8 bar, and we're gonna try and see if we can break this really quick. Oh, there we go. Shit. I think that did it. Alright. This is actually a really good time to replace this since it's already out. So if you're gonna do the starter, you might as well replace this if you haven't never done it already. Okay. I removed the little 10 mil right here, and I'm gonna see if it gives me the play that I need to get this out. Whew. Just tearing my hand up. There we go. Wow. Jesus. Right. Oh, that's gonna be fun putting that back. One thing I do recommend doing, I always do it, whatever bolt you take out, put it in the same spot, because these can be different sizes. So whatever bolt you take out, whatever bolt you take out the old one, put it in the new one. There is nothing we need to transfer, so that's good. All we got to worry about now is working this new one in. Don't forget your plate right here. Should go on. Oh, that would have been bad. Remove your sticker. Okay. And then with that plate, your plate should sit looking like that. Let's get this back in here. Alright, so you put it back in. I turn this just to make it a little bit easier for me, but you kind of want to get this little snout in there first, and then it'll kind of like drop in like that. Make sure this is kind of angled down. It's just tight, but once you get it to like fall in there, it's like an empty space, and then you just line it up. Just don't forget that you got that little metal plate right there. Make sure that plate's there. Might be like a gasket or a spacer or something like that. You don't want to not put it back. Then now we can just bolt these back up. Show you guys a little quick tool real quick. Right here, it's called a tight reach socket. What it basically does is, because it's not a lot of space in here, I can put this on here like so. What we do is get it right here, and this one. Just like that. Good. Okay. Now I'm all the way in. I can feel it now. And I'm locked in. Wonderful. Push that tab and it's not moving. Okay. Yep, we're good now. The 13 mil. Just snug it back up. Snug that lead back on. We need to put that oxygen sensor back in. 1 second. If you are going to retain your old one, do yourself a favor and put just a dribble of copper and ICs back on there. And that's it. Don't murder it. Just reinstall this. So just remember, you got your two leads, your connector, the lead directly to the battery, your oxygen sensors put back in, connect it here. Make sure you put your AC line back. Now we're gonna put the fan in, and with that, just gonna drop it in here. There we go. Just like that. All right. There are little grooves all the way down here. You'll see them. I should have showed you beforehand, but they're little grooves that sit in there. Now, there's one bolt here, one bolt here. That's it. This one right here. That's it. Good. Your fan back in. Now we're just gonna get this frame piece right here. Throw it over the top. There we go. And there's two 13s here, two 13s here, and I think I might have lost these, but there's two bolts that go here and here. And then let's go get this on. Your fan lines on right here. And good, that's in. And those two are in. I think there's only, yeah, those are the three mountain spots. They're a little broke. Let's get this right here. This is our coolant line. Let's feed you back. Good, like that. Just get it right here. We let off of them like that. Good. And this right here, this breaker, I think it goes in like that. And we're gonna put that bolt back in. Just give me a second. Now you gotta get your cowl right here. And your cowl sits a little funky in here, but it sits something like this, like overlap. They sit like that. There you go. Okay. And there's just a bunch of screws and little push tabs here, here, here. All these here, here, here. Show you when we get done. 10s on both sides, and then the rest are like little push clips. Now, with everything back, let's put our battery back in. Nice. There you go.
Shit.
So you go get a little squirt.
Shit, y'all had me jumping.
That's why you put your ground on last. If you put your power on last, you put it bigger.
Wow.
Alright. And lastly, use a little battery turner. Keep them from rusting, keeping any acidity out. And here we go. You need the keys? Alright. You see here, this is the new lead that comes on the starter. The car would not start with this. I had to put the old lead back on and it started right up. Well, that took a little bit of while of diagnosing, but yeah. So if the car don't start right up, take off this lead and put the old lead back on. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Out. Bye.